From Earth's mineral resources, we've made steel, concrete, and various materials that form the basis of our cities and factories, which in turn produce machines and countless types of products. What makes all of this possible are energy resources. And although there are different forms of energy, about 88% of the energy consumed by humans comes from the burning of fossil fuels. But how are fossil fuels extracted? Let's go ahead and explore this further in the lab coal mining. For this lab, we will need the following materials: newspaper to cover your workspace and keep it clean, some kind of aluminum tub or pan, modeling clay, a cup of sand, a cup of pebbles, a cup of potting soil, 5 pieces of coal, leaves and twigs, and then you might want some kind of water on hand in case you need to do any cleanup, and you'll also want a ruler. So let's go ahead and get started by following the lab procedures. Again, make sure you've read and completed a lab safety form. Then we're going to go ahead and go online and research the differences between strip mining, underground mining, and mountaintop removal. Record your research in your science notebook. You'll be using one of these mining techniques to extract coal from a model hill. Next, we're going to use an instruction sheet that can be found online to build that model hill that will contain our coal deposits. To start, make sure you've got your workspace covered with newspaper to catch any spills. And next, place your aluminum tub or pie pan on the newspaper, and we're going to cover the bottom with the soft modeling clay. So now we have covered the bottom of our aluminum tub with a hill shape using our soft modeling clay. And our next step is to place 5 pieces of coal into the clay. We'll go ahead and do that. All right, we've got our 5 pieces of coal into our clay layer. Next, we'll pour our cup of pebbles over the coal and clay to completely cover it. You may have to move things around slightly to get it nice and covered, and then kind of press it in a little bit to keep it all on your hill. Next, we'll cover our 1 cup of pebbles with our 1 cup of sand. If you have a hard time keeping your sand in the shape of the hill you created, add a little water to the sand to help hold it together. All right, looks good. Next, cover the sand layer with the 1 cup of potting soil. After that, use your hands to gently press down on your model hill to make sure the structure is sturdy. Finally, stick your leaves and twigs in your hill in an upright position. Don't just lay them flat on top of the soil. Now that your model hill is complete, sketch a profile of your hill in your data and observations section. Then we're going to use the ruler to measure the dimensions of our hill, and we'll record those dimensions on your sketched profile. The dimensions of this model hill that we've created is 7 centimeters tall, 24 centimeters long, and 16 centimeters wide. Make sure you're recording those dimensions into your data and observations chart alongside of your sketched profile. Now, decide which mining method you want to use, strip mining, underground mining, or mountaintop removal, and you're going to actually use that mining method to simulate removing the coal from your model hill. Once you've decided which mining type you're going to use, go ahead and mine your hill to remove the 5 pieces of coal. So now it's time to mine your model hill. Continue attempting your use of your mining technique until you mine for all 5 pieces of your coal. So we've now mined for our 5 pieces of coal. Take a look and observe what has happened to your model hill. Now that our mining is complete, we're going to see if we can restore our hill to its original 5 shape and forest cover. So that is our next step. So now that you've restored your hill or attempted to restore your hill, think about what you notice. Observe the hill. Check the dimensions against the original dimensions in the sketch of the profile of your hill that you made earlier.